All right, boys and girls, this is the page I know that some of you have been waiting for. Question 10 on the test, not on the test online, it'll be a different number, but this question here on the review is the one that a lot of people are concerned about. I will tell you that on the test, it's got the exact same fractions that here at the bottom. So I'm going to talk about how to calculate average here in a second. I just wanted to address that. Let's look at this one first really quickly. Each week, Maria saves some of her allowance. Good job, Maria. The line graph shows the amount of Maria's savings for the first 5 weeks of the year. So there's my x-axis. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it says for numbers 9A through 9B, select true or false for each statement. So please don't do the old, I'm gonna go true, false. No, true, true. No, false, false. Actually look at it because you can do this. It says Maria's savings increased from $30 to $55 over the 5-week period. Well, all I have to do is look at the graph. Where did she start in week 1? Notice it's got the little squiggle here, so she's starting at 30. Did she start at 30 in the question? Yes. That now all I gotta know is, did she end at 55 at week 5? I go over to week 5 and I go up to where it is and I go back over here, and what number is that? 55. So you know that's true. Okay, the greatest increase in Maria's savings occurred between weeks 1 and 2. Where is it going to be the greatest increase? Steepest. Least amount of increase is flat. No change, major change. No change, major change. Okay, so I look at the graph from here to here. Is that the steepest part of the graph, or is there a steeper part? Take a look. I mean, that's over 1, up 1. Here I have over 1, up 1.5. Here I have over 1, up 2. That's super steep. This is the steep part of the climb. This is like taking it easy down here. So this is not true. That is not true. All right. Here's the last part, and you're gonna need paper. I allow this thing called scratch paper on the test, but I mean, just have a piece of paper next to you too. But when we're adding all this up, so the question is, the line plot shows the weights of bags of beans. What is the average weight of the bags? So average for us is gonna be the mean. So average equals total weight over the total data points, the TDP. How many X's do I have? 1, 2, so I write 2. 1, 2, write 2. 1, 2, 3, write 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, write 4. And 1, write 1. Now I want to add those all together to get the total number of X's, the total data points that I'm using. All right, I've got all these bags of beans. They all weigh something different. Well, for the most part, right? And then I want to see what the average is. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12. All right, and you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. However you want. But this is going to be 12. All right. Now, we're going to have to add these up. Now, look, every time it says 1/6, how many 1/6 do I have? I've got 2 of those. So 1/6 times 2 over 1 equals 2/6. So that's my first one. Where did this 2 come from? Right there. This is 2 times those number of X's. 2 times 1/3. Now, do I want to have thirds and sixths? I don't want to have that. So, I mean, you can, but later on, you're going to have to convert at some point. So you might as well just do it right away when the numbers are small. So, if this is 1/6 and this is 5/6, well, doesn't it make sense that this be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So this is also 2/6, which if I just multiplied it by 2 over 2, I'd get 2/6. 1/2 is, of course, 3/6, because half of 6 is 3. Okay, and then I've got 4/6. If I multiply it by 2 over 2, I get 4/6. And then I get 5/6. I don't have to do anything with it. All right, so now I'm going to take 2/6 and times it by 2 over 1, and I get 4/6. Then the third, I'm going to go to here. I've got 3/6 times how many? 3. So I have 3/6 times 3 over 1 is 9/6. Then I'm going to go down here. I've got 4/6. And how many 4/6 do I have, or 2/3? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a whole bunch. Times 4/1 equals 16/6. And then finally, I have 1/5/6. So I would take 5/6 times 1/1 is 5/6. Now I need to know how many sixths I have total. And in 5th grade, this is going to come out evenly. And even if it didn't, you could keep it, change it, flip it to be fine. Okay, but it's going to come out evenly. So if it doesn't come out evenly, check your math. What I mean by that is I'm going to have an improper fraction that I can divide into a whole number. Okay, because if it's more on top than it is on the bottom, what do? I divide. Okay, so I'm going to add these up over here first. I'm going to go 2/6 plus 4/6 plus 9/6 plus 16/6 plus 5/6. And what we want to do is kind of combine these ones and these ones. What's 2 plus 4? 6, and 6 plus 9 is 15. I have 15/6. Remember, it's just counting up fractions is like counting up Skittles. If I have 2 Skittles and 4 Skittles, how many Skittles do I got? 4 Skittles, right? If I have 4 Skittles, or 2 Skittles plus 4 Skittles, I got 6 Skittles. If I got 6 Skittles, then I get 9 more, I got 15 Skittles. And the same is over here. 16/6 plus 5/6 is the same as 16 Skittles plus 5 Skittles. How many Skittles do I have? 21. So I'd also have 21 here. So 21/6. Then I put those all together. 15 plus 21. If I don't know it, I can rewrite it. 15 plus 21. I get 36. So I get 36/6. Now this is my total weight. 36/6. All my bags of beans, I've converted to 6, and I've got 36/6 if I take them all and put them all into one gigantic bag. Okay? So every improper fraction, well, every fraction is a division problem, and an improper one I gotta divide. So I'm gonna take 36 and divide it by 6. How many 6s go into 36? 6. Perfect. So I've got 6 pounds of beans total. All of these bags of beans, if I put them into one bag, that bag would weigh 6 pounds. Okay. Are we okay? Now, am I done? No, I've got to take my total weight and I put it over here. It was 6 pounds, and my total data points, which is 12. So my average equals 6 pounds total over 12 data points. Okay, so I get 6/12, which of course, can I reduce that? Yes, right? This equals 1/2 if I divide by 6/6, or you can go 2/2 and then 3/3. But it's gonna be a 1/2 pound, or 6/12 would work, okay? All right. I know that's a lot. Play this back and rewatch it maybe once or twice, and that might help you. And if you have more questions or you want to see another example, we can do that. All right, there it is.